Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome home. I hope you're having an excellent, empowering day. Today we're going to be talking about an SBA disaster loan known as the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. So let's get started. It's been around for a long time, but it's been recently expanded by Congress to offer up assistance to businesses, independent contractors, nonprofits, freelance workers, gig workers who were affected by COVID-19. Now, if you've been following the news, you know that the Economic Injury Disaster Loan, aka the EIDL program, was temporarily halted, right? It temporarily stopped accepting applications for about 2 months in early mid-April because the demand for the program was so intense. But the good news for us is that on June 15th, they reopened and are accepting applications again from businesses, independent contractors, freelance workers, gig workers, nonprofits. So now is the time to apply if you need those funds and you were directly impacted by COVID-19. Now the EIDL has two components. So the first one we're going to talk about is the emergency advance. So when you go into the SBA portal and apply for the emergency advance and the loan, you're going to be filling out information like revenue that you receive, cost of your goods, if you're a landlord, the rent that you lost due to COVID-19, your business information, your personal information, all that good stuff. So you're going to be filling that out through their online portal and submitting it for your application. As long as SBA doesn't need anything else from you and you qualify, they're going to be sending you an emergency advance. Now, as long as you follow the guidelines established and you're impacted by COVID-19, this is going to be a forgivable loan. So a forgivable loan basically functions like a grant. You don't have to pay the money back. The amounts you can receive in the emergency advance, it's going to be $1,000 per each employee, up to $10,000. So that's the cap. So if you have 12 employees, you're still capped at $10,000. Now for us independent contractors, gig workers, freelancers, you run your own business and you're the only employee, you count as one employee, so you can get $1,000 in the advance. And if you like what you're hearing so far, please slam that like button for me really quick. I would really appreciate it because it helps so much with engagement and views. Thanks. Now, once SBA processes your emergency advance and you've received it, they're going to start working towards seeing what you qualify for in terms of the loan. Now, you do not have to take the loan if you're offered it. And if you receive the emergency advance, you don't even have to fill any separate paperwork unless SBA wants more information about you or your business. The loan amount is going to be determined on a couple of different factors, including what they believe you are able to repay. Okay? And the loan term can be up to 30 years. In terms of interest rates, they're going to be fixed. For businesses, independent contractors, landlords, all of us, it's going to be 3.75%. For nonprofits, it's going to be 2.75%. Another good thing to note about it, there's no prepayment penalty. Another important thing to note, if your loan amount is under $25,000, SBA is not asking for any collateral. Okay? If it's $25,000 or above, they're going to seek collateral, preferably in the form of real estate that you own. Now, if you don't have that, they're not going to deny you the loan. They're just going to ask you to provide what you do have as collateral. Okay? Now, what I would say the most important thing about this is apply now. So remember, we had this program, expanded version, up and running months ago, and they had to stop accepting applications because of the unprecedented demand. There's no reason to think that won't happen again because COVID-19 is still affecting the country and the world and so many of our economies. So the link to apply is included in the description and comments below. Another program you may want to check out for my New Yorkers is the New York Forward Loan Program, which kind of fills the gap if you fell through the SBA programs or didn't receive them. So that video you can check out next, and it should be right there right now. All right? And if you haven't done so already, please be sure to slam that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with the real on real estate. Thank you so much.